So let's talk, an evening talk. And well, I've got nothing to say really. I've got nothing to share. I just felt like talking on this phone really, saying that there's nothing to say, that this what we're talking about cannot, even be said. There's just no free will, of course. So choice can appear, you see, apparently. But this choice isn't done by anyone, isn't chosen. Choice isn't chosen. These are just words that describe really nothing. So the very anything, the very desire to get this, to be this, to not be separate, is this. And so if frustration arises, anger, sadness, confusion, I don't know what else, fear, you see, then there might be this embodied sense that this is not it. And so you need to find something else, but it's this too. It's inescapable. No apparent feelings, emotions. That's the me issue, you see? That's the me issue, that it wants something else. But even wanting something else is not separate from wanting something else. So really, it's just mind-blowingly simple. I mean, the fear is this. There's no escaping fear. There's no escaping boredom, you see? There's no escaping anything. So really, anything arising is this. So this is not pointing to anything. This is not someone talking to someone else. This is just talking, seemingly happening. There may be listening, seemingly happening, but yeah, that's it. It's just describing. And of course, there's no need to describe that. You see, this is completely pointless. And this is completely purposeless. There never is any purpose to what's happening, to life. These are just thoughts, not even. But yeah, sure, thoughts, you could say. Shared, just like that. So what's in it for you? Well, nothing. Because it's not for you. And it's not from anyone. You couldn't find anyone if you wanted to. You couldn't find anything if you wanted to. You couldn't escape anything if you wanted to. That, for example, if you wanted to, because you're trying to get it. What's he talking about? What's this thing that he has and I don't have, right? This projection, the me projection. And then there's the doubt. Because it seems that this thing here, this Max thing here, knows something. And it's telling you something. But that's the me projection. That it feels there's something to get, to obtain, to attain. And so doubt is, we could say, a definition of me, an attribute to me. Me doubts, because what's being projected somehow doesn't feel quite right. It is an unease, a lack of something. But there is nothing, so there is no lack. Do you doubt? When you doubt, is there doubt? When you doubt? I mean, no. You see? Because doubt is this too. So the projection of the world that's being projected, the world in the sense what appears and what's being filtered through this embodied feeling of a me, right? This embodied sense is just a projection. That's it. It doesn't need to change. It's a projection. But the projection from me is, you could say, not right. It's not wrong. Maybe right is not the right word, but it's not, it doesn't feel quite, because it feels that there's something out there. And so me is something, is a living being. And so there's many living beings, maybe living things, maybe non-living things, but all these are real. And so there are, somehow doesn't feel right, but this is not real nor unreal. This is just storytelling. I don't know. So the projection of me, there's no way out of the projection of me. So there's no way to escape the projection of me. There's no way to escape anything, you see? Again, no way. No way. So the projection of me is this too. So it's not wrong. It's not an issue. It's just not real. It's a story. The projection of me is a story, you could say, just like this. These words is just a story. They have no, well, purpose, no reason, nor origin. It doesn't come from anywhere. It's not anything in particular. It's everything. Everything is nothing being everything. Right? But again, this is not to be understood. So it can be understood logically, making sense, even not feeling like making sense, just like, oh yeah. And then, yeah, but, and this and then, how about this and how about that? You see, the questioning may come, doesn't have to, but may come. And this very questioning is this too, you see. Yeah. So that's just it, really. All of it. Everything there is everything there is. And that doesn't exclude anything at all. It's just so not complicated. But the so-called projection of me, see, that's the issue, wants to stop or to change, something like that. And there's just no way. There's no way at all to change it. No way. So there's no way out of the me dilemma. None. None whatsoever. And so it's heard how it's heard, but really, this is already freedom. The apparent dilemma of me is already freedom. It's not actual, it's not something that needs to change. It's an illusion, but it's not even an illusion, you see. It's just what seems to arise for no reason. There's no one. Or you could say there's someone, apparently. It's the same. There's just no one. Nothing. That's all, folks. I'm gonna go to bed.